Now on these doors, I'm just going to use a small chip brush, 2-inch. Caromal sells this nice 4-inch Wooster brush. Go right into your product. I get a good glump on it. I take it to my surface and then I just start moving it around. If you want to have some texture, you can kind of bounce your brush around. If you want it smoother and cleaner, then you just try to what do I got there? Brush it out smooth. Okay? Add more in. Not too thick, not too thin. It doesn't, you try to just have a light hand to just lightly pull out what you got, but you are going to have brush marks. It's not a rolled paint finish. It's not a sprayed finish. That's about what we got. Okay? Gold boogie. Okay. And on it goes. So you see how you can see the cabinet finish itself coming through? That's what you're going to see with your first layer, and it's okay. It's alright, don't worry about it. Your second layer will cover it. So we're going to take the product again, okay? I get it on my brush, take it to the surface. I like to just kind of push this second layer around. And to me, what it does is it fills in the first layer. Any of those brush marks? Got some goofies. I don't know where those coming from. Helps fill in that first layer. Now I'm just kind of pulling it. Zoom in on that, Julia, just again.
Got it.
Okay. So same thing. Got the peppercorn. Okay, I push it on. Kind of smear it around. Okay. Okay, so now we have the cabinets all dry. Got your 2 coats. Good to go. Now on the flat cabinets like this, it's going to be real easy. To palm sand it, because you don't have any grooves. Now I got this one at Home Depot. I think this one was about 30 bucks. It's a skill. Comes with a nice little carry case and all kinds of little tools that get into grooves. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this on my surface and just let it lightly float. I'm not going to really apply any pressure. But what it'll do is it'll just make the surface smooth out. And that's all you need. No more. I didn't push. Okay, and I'll take a dry rag, kind of clean it off. So, now if I want to reveal the edges, because these doors are kind of not much going on with them, what I would do is I would take my palm sander. Now what will happen, because this was white underneath, I'll reveal the white, and I'll go at an angle so that it eats into the finish. And that's your black. Now, this is the toner. Comes in 16 ounce. This will do a whole kitchen. This toner goes a long way. You go into the toner, some on your brush. Now in the dark, what it does is it just brings everything kind of back to life. When you do the fine sand, it just kind of dulls your surface. The toner, well, it won't make as much difference on the dark colors. It does more than you think. And on the light, you'll see that it makes a big difference. Okay. Rags, a couple rags handy. Any kind of rags will do. Doesn't really matter. I'll just use this one. Okay. And you can do it different ways. You can wipe it off. You can kind of just blot it off. You can dust it off. Make sure you don't have any junk on your rag, like me. Okay. How do you do? Okay. Or you can use a damp rag and it'll get more of it off, but on the dark colors, it doesn't really matter. I got some fuzzies in here, so sorry about that. Okay, and there you have it. Now, on the lighter color, I take it to the door and then I really just push it everywhere like this. If I use a dry rag, and always keep, this is the thing I like to do, I like to keep a dry chip brush with me. Now, you can just kind of tap it off, okay, if you want to leave a lot of color on, and I do a final pull with my brush. That's my little trick that I love, and I show everybody in my workshops. It's just a cool way to move the color. The toner stays open nice, so it's not like stain, okay? And that's as dark about as you can get. If you want it lighter, like this kind of color, then you want to use like a damp rag. If you really wanted to just take as much off, then you can just, I mean, really kind of apply pressure, scrub it. Okay, and you think this looks white, like, oh, it just took everything off, but if you look at your cabinet before, we can reveal here. That's so cool, isn't it? Oh, there's your original white. So see how much whiter that is?
That's cool.
This looks white, like, oh, you took all the toner off, but really it doesn't. It just kind of gives a nice antiquing color. But if you can zoom in on the edge hole, you know, for anybody that does want a little bit of interest, and there you have your finished laminate with Caromal Colors textured base coats. For kitchen cabinets, bathroom cabinets, I really suggest that you top coat them. They need to be protected. I actually like wipe-on polyurethanes, the Minwax. I've used this in my professional business. It's $8 for this can. It'll do your whole kitchen, and you just have to really just get it at Home Depot. When your cabinets are dry, if I finished this today, I would wait until tomorrow, and then I would pour this on like an old t-shirt rag and just wipe my door, wait for it to dry, apply a second coat, and then you'd be good to go. If you had any hardware, then you'd attach that after. So these are the top coats I recommend. Caromal sells a Liberon wax on their site, which is wonderful for like furniture finishes. And to order the products, these are the 10 colors right here. Jules, if you want to move around and zoom in on them.
Oh, my head hurts.
So you can see them. They come in it's called a distressing kit, and it comes with one color that you would have to tell them what color you want, and it does about 50 square feet of surface. It comes with a 16-ounce toner. Or you can order them online at the Caromal Color Store, but in order to save several dollars off shipping, if you could use my coupon code, which is capital P-A-T-T-Y, capital H, then you'll get several dollars off shipping, and it's the only way really that you can identify that you learned about these cool products from moi, and then I get credit for your sale. So I would really appreciate it.